Hello children, welcome to aimsindia's online classes. This is biology session. We have successfully completed the lesson. So let us solve the exercise. So before going to that, let us briefly recall what is a forest. Forest is an area with high of trees. The area with is called a forest. System which is composed of plants, animals and microorganisms. It's a habitat for a variety of living beings. Many plants, animals and microbes live in the forest. A typical tree forest is composed of two distinct layers. What are they? Overstory or a canopy and understory. A tree can be divided into two parts. What are they? The trunk and branches. The branches of a tree make its crown. Crowns of several trees in the forest make the canopy, roof. In dense forest, the canopy looks like the roof of the forest. There are many animals and creatures which live only on the canopy. For example, you can see monkeys. The crown of trees. The crowns of trees come in various shapes. Some common examples are shown in this figure. You can see the lower layer of the forest is called understory. It is composed of herbs and shrubs. The understory is a different world in itself. The understory may not get proper sunlight in dense forests. There are many animals and creatures which live only in the understory of the forest, isn't it? The important forest produce are useful for us. For example, firewood and dry leaves are used as a kitchen fuel in villages which are close to the forest. A timber is an important raw material for construction activities and for making furniture and artifacts. Wood pulp is used in the manufacture of paper. Honey, kendu leaves, ketchu, lac, resin, gums, etc. They are the important forest produce. The many medicinal plants and herbs are found in forests. The forest, it is a system. Every part of the forest contributes in making a self-sustaining system. The green plants prepare the food through photosynthesis. The herbivores directly take food from the green plants. The carnivores take food from the herbivores. This makes a food chain which contains several examples. The green grass eaten by the deer, eaten by the lion, like that. When an animal or a plant dies, its dead remains rot in due course of time and turn into soil like things, that is humus. The process is called decomposition. The microorganisms carry out this process. Decomposition is the process by which all the raw materials are returned to the nature. The soil like thing made after decomposition is called a humus. It makes the soil highly fertile. The topsoil of the forest is fertile because of presence of humus. Okay children, are you ready for the Olympiad exercise? Let us proceed. Question number 1. Which part of a tree is called the canopy? The middle part, roots, trunk, the top. Okay, it is the top portion of the trees form the canopy of the forest. The trees of which type of forest do not shed leaves at a particular time of year? Grasslands, evergreen, deciduous, conifers. It is an evergreen forest. Evergreen forests are found in which part of the earth? Near equator, near tropics, or near poles? It is near the equator. we will find the evergreen forests. Which of these depend on forests for their livelihood? Tribal people, nomads, farmers, all of these. So it's the tribal people who totally depend on the forest for their livelihood. Which of these is used in the beedi industry? Chu, mahua, black, kendu leaves. The kendu leaves are used in the beedi industry. Which of these is used in making paints and dyes? Lac, catechu, mahua, kendu leaves. It is the lac which is used in the painting industry. Which organ of toucan helps it in breaking hard fruits? Beaks, claws, head. You will see in the forest, beaks of the toucan is used in breaking the hard fruits. Which type of forest is present in Rajasthan? Grassland, green forest, rainforest. It is a thorn forest because it's a desert. Okay, cacti-like plants are present in that forest. The largest in Asia, Africa, North America, South America. The South America in which the largest rainforest is situated. Which of these birds can be seen in the Amazon forest? Siberian crane, penguin, seagull, birds. You'll see in the Amazon rainforest. Which forms the lowest layer in a forest? Tall trees, shrubs, herbs, none of these. It is the herbs which form the lowest layer on the forest. The following serve as green lungs: green pigment of the plants, forests, kitchen gardens, greenhouse gases. It is the forest which serves as green lungs. Which among the following forest animals is the smallest? Fox, boar, bison, porcupine. It is the porcupine which is the smallest. Which of the following has the strongest stem? A tree, creeper, climber, bush. A tree has the strongest stem. We call it as trunk. Which of the following is not prepared from the forest, from the wood obtained from the forest? Sticks, plywood. It's not made from the wood. Pick the option which gives the names of a tree and an animal respectively from the following: Seamal, hornbeam, sal, care, chinkara, blue bull, neem, palas. Which one? Think. It is the seamal and hornbill. The trees of which type of forest do not shed leaves at a particular time of the year? Conifer, greenlands, the evergreen. It's an evergreen forest. The leaves doesn't drop. The layer of a forest that has and canopy, emergent layer, floor. As a part of water cycle, the trees in a forest throw their roots and release it into the atmosphere in the form of water vapor. Which of the following acts as windbreakers? Soil, trees, water, light. Trees. Which of the following plays a key role in the ecological system? Roots, roads, forests, none of these. Forests. Which of the following communities in Rajasthan has a religious tenet of conservation of forest and wildlife? Jain, Jaishwal, Agarwal, Bishnoi. It is the Bishnoi community in the forests of Rajasthan that has been a religious tenet of conservation of forest wildlife. The movement originated to end alienation of people from their forest is Van Mahotsav, NGC movement, JGKO movement, clean and green movement. It is the JGKO movement. Okay, Sundarlal Bahuguna played a very important role in this JGKO movement. Next, which of the following is biodiversity hotspots? Oceans, rivers, deserts, forest. Forest is a good biodiversity hotspot. The main aim of conservation and preservation is to preserve the plants, preserve the wildlife, preserve the fuels, preserve the biodiversity. It is the preservation of biodiversity. Which of the following are the reasons for deforestation? Indiscriminate felling of trees, overgrazing, shifting cultivation for agriculture, all of these. Yeah, it's all of these. Which factor is mainly responsible for increase in demand of natural resources? Scientific advancement, use of biodegradable chemicals, increased human population, environmental pollution. Which one? It is increased human population is the main threat. Okay. Forests are useful for cleaning of air, sources of timber, fuel, wood, provides medicinal plants. All of these, yes, all of these. Today the forest coverage is about 19.3%, 19.2%, 19.1%, 19%. It is 19.3%. The animals helps plants in what way? The animals help the plants. Helps in pollination, helps in dispersal of fruits, water conservation. Okay, here pollination and dispersal of fruits or dispersal of seeds. A and B. Which of the following is not a forest product? Soap nut, plywood, matchstick, plastics. Plastics are not the products of forest. Which of the following is an animal product? Gum, rubber, honey, fruits. Honey is the product from animals. Okay, that is honeybee. Okay. The forests help in causing floods, rains, tsunamis, El Nino, La Nina. Which one? Forest helps in causing rainfall. Forests keep the surroundings hot, dirty, happy, cool. Keeps cool. The removal of the soil by action of water and winds is also known as glaciation, deforestation, erosion, pollution. Erosion. Soil erosion can occur due to rains or floods, high velocity of winds, deforestation. All of these or all of the above. Plants produces dash gas, carbon dioxide, water, water vapor, oxygen, energy. Plants produce oxygen. During which process they release oxygen? Photosynthesis. A food chain will not begin in the absence of green plants, fungi, bacteria, animals. Okay, green plants, because every food chain starts with a producer. Okay, green plants are producers. The greenhouse effect causes melting of ice caps, polar ice caps, rise in the sea level, submerging of low-lying areas. All of the above. Yes, all of the above. When greenhouse effect means global warming. Increase in greenhouse effect is called global warming. Okay. Vultures and jackals are herbivores, scavengers, decomposers. None of these. They are natural scavengers. Which of the following statement is not correct? Forests protect the soil from erosion. plants and animals in a forest are dependent on one another. The forest do not influence the climate and water cycle. Soil helps the forest to grow and regenerate. So you have wrong statement. Okay, which is the wrong statement among the following? Forest do not influence the climate and water cycle. This is the wrong statement. Forest don't influence the climate. When we destroy a forest, what we are destroying then? We destroy dash. The plant life, an ecosystem, the population of wildlife, wood and shelter of wild animals. Food and shelter of wild animals. So we are destroying the forest means we are destroying an ecosystem. Which of the following set represents primary consumers? Primary consumers are herbivores. Okay. Deers, giraffes, cows, goats, rabbits, horses, insects, snails, all of the above. Okay, all of the above are the herbivores, so they are primary consumers. In an ecosystem, the population of secondary consumers is large, primary consumers is large, producers is larger than the consumers, decomposers is large. No doubt, here the producers' population is larger than the consumers in an ecosystem. So here the assertion reasoning type questions. Assertion: forests are called the heart of the world. Reason: since our population is increasing enormously, we need to cut down the forests and use them for other purposes. Here assertion and reason. So you have to compare the assertion and reason, whether the reason is supporting the assertion or not. So here the assertion seems to be heart and lung of the world, we can say the forest is. So but the reason is not true. What is the reason? Population is increasing, we have to cut down the forest. That is wrong. Okay, C is the right option. A is true, but reason is false. Next, similar question: forest is a habitat for human beings as well. Then the reason: chenchus never cut trees for fuel. They collect only dried wood. They never harm forests. Yeah. So here both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Next, nowadays elephants are coming into the villages for becoming mad. Reason: having croplands and orchids instead of forest is better. So here assertion is false, but reason is true. Another question, the last question in the assertion reasoning type: mining industry led by multinationals or a major threat to forest throughout the globe. Reason: often large parts of the forest are also lost due to forest fires. So here assertion and reason both are true, but it's not the explanation of assertion. Okay, so matrix chenchu one chenchus forest afforestation 33%, and the column 2 is renewable natural resource, conservation of forest, percentage of land. So you have to match column 1 with column 2. Chenchus They are also called Adivasis. Forest, it is a renewable natural resource. Afforestation is a method of conservation of forest. 33% is the percentage of land under forest. Okay. So A, B, C, D. Okay. Which one of the following is not a wild animal? Bear, bison. Wild animal, it is a domestic animal. Which one of the following is an animal product? Gum, catechu, rubber, honey. Honey is the animal product from the forest. Roof of the forest made by branches of the tall trees is called canopy, crown, understories, caudex. Canopy. Understories are formed due to different types of crowns, different sizes of crown, different heights of trees, all of the above. Next, decomposers convert the dead plant and animal tissues into clay, humus, inorganic debris, soil. Humus. Arrange the following components of the food chain in a proper sequence. Here the components given: grass, frog, eagle, insects and snake. You have to arrange in the form of a food chain. Okay, you see the arrangements here: grass followed by insects, followed by frog, followed by snake, followed by eagle. Second option, grass followed by snake, followed by insects, followed by frog, followed by eagle. The third option, grass, snake, eagle, insects, frog. All are possible. So which one? Here the first one represents the correct exact food chain: grass eaten by insects, eaten by frog, eaten by snake, eaten by eagle. Okay. First producers, followed by consumers. In the consumers also primary consumer and secondary consumer and finally tertiary consumer. Okay. The sequence that represents the series of eating and being eaten is called food series, food chain, food web, food hub. Food chain, eating and being. This is the phenomenon of food chain. Which one of the following is the role of forests? Provide food, shelter, water and medicines, prevent soil erosion, prevent floods, all of the above. These are all the functions of the forest. Okay, children. These are some of the questions appear from this chapter. Okay. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe for receiving latest updates.